guys, welcome back to my channel. Hi, if you don't know me, my name is Ciara and today we're going to be recreating this ultimate glow up tutorial of basically my foundation and how I got this ultimate glow, what it is that I used. And if you want to see how I got this simple eye and what these lashes are as well, then please keep on watching, and also please like and subscribe down below and leave a comment then if you like this video as well. So how to get the glow up started. As you can see, I'm barefaced now at the moment. My body's a little bit darker than what I am. Obviously a few blemishes and stuff like that, so anything that I do apply on top you'll obviously see. So let's get started into this little tutorial. So what I'm going to start out at, I'm going to prep my skin using a few illuminating products. This is obviously going to be a glow up, so you're going to see how I get my glam or my glow highlight on all over my face and also on my collarbones and stuff like that. So starting off with what I'm going to use, then I'm going to mix the MAC Strobe Cream, so using this, and also the Penny's Custom Glow drops as well, which I'm going to mix into my foundation, and they're in the shade Moonshine. So using that, and those two together, well, this one first, and also what I'm going to do, I'm going to mix a little bit slightly as well of the Wonder Glow, which is from Charlotte Tilbury. This product's beautiful, so nice. I still haven't really touched into it yet because it is such a nice product. So going in with that, just getting a small bit of that and also of the strobe cream as well, and taking both of those and putting them on just on the back of my hand, just kind of mix them around just so I can apply them onto my face. So what I like, my face is all clean and so are my hands, so just gonna dot that all around the face in all the areas that you want to be covered. Now you don't have to do the full face, but as this is going to be like a complete glow, I'm going to try and get the most dewiest skin as I can, so it's all blended into the skin really well, just like that. As you can see, that's already beaming with that glow from the strobe cream. It has those little pearl micro beads in there that you can really see when it's in front of a camera as well. So next then, so what I'm going to do next, I'm going to go in with my foundation next. I'm going to be using a new product, which will be a new foundation that I have only bought recently, which will be the Super Stay 24-Hour Foundation. This is slightly a little bit dark for me now at the moment, so I'm going to just mix it slightly with a little bit of a lighter foundation as well. So putting a small bit of that on the back of my hand, and then mixing it with my L'Oreal True Match foundation in the shade Vanilla. You're probably familiar with that product already, so just putting a bit of that on the back of my hand, and then grabbing my beauty blender, which is my Morphe beauty blender, and grab it on the back, or taking some of it on my sponge, and just, now what I've done as well, I've also mixed in the illuminating drops with this as well, so this obviously creates another step of the glow also. Now just all over the face, painting in, really making it so even. This foundation is so nice. I only wore it the other day for the first time, and it lasted so well. Like, I have really oily skin and it actually lasted so nice, which I was very surprised by. As you can see them illuminating drops, you can even just see them there, how much of a glow they give the skin. I wasn't a fan of them the first time when I started using them because I think I just applied them wrong. But then once I mixed them into my foundation, I actually found that they worked so nice. Blending into the ears. And what I'm going to do, actually, I'm going to just go in with now a brush, just to kind of blend in the smaller edges. So just using like a small kabuki brush there, grabbing the rest of the products, just kind of going in to the smaller areas. I like to kind of do this when I'm kind of when it's just a little bit quicker to kind of get all over your face, and then going back in then with the sponge to kind of even out all the areas. Making sure all the ears are all covered. Just like that, covering the whole face. And as you can see, the glow of this, just from those illuminating drops and everything, are just unreal. Making your skin look really, really healthy. Now it's up to yourself if you don't like it too glowy. Like, look at that. Like, what the fuck? Sorry, excuse my language. I go into, which is another new product for me, which is going to be the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define, the concealer. I'm going to go into shade C6, so I'm just going to obviously pop that into my under my eye area, and also on my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, and also on my chin as well. And I've heard great things about this concealer, and I'm so excited to use it. I've had it now for probably the last week or so, and I've just been dying to use it. I've been keeping it just for this video. So now just grabbing, it seems like so full coverage. Oh my god. I'll just go down the sides of my nose. Whoa, that's so full coverage. Down the side of my nose. Just on the bridge of my, so the top of my head now. Just like that. Down the centre. And then also on my chin. Just on my chin as well. And then my cupid's bow. Just like that, concealing all the areas. Like that. This looks so nice. I actually can't wait to just blend this out. It looks so good. How thick it is. It's so full coverage, oh my god. Now going in then with my beauty blender again. So this is a damp beauty blender as well, if I didn't actually specify. Just going in with that damp beauty blender again. Buffing in the concealer right in under my eyes. Just like that. This looks so nice under the eyes. Oh my god. The price of that. I only got it the other day in, well, last week in, I got it last week in Swords Pavilions. I'm so surprised by that. Oh my god, it's so nice. So going in to my cream contour, which is, if you've watched my previous tutorial, it is the Sosu contour palette. Going into the cream shade, which is this one here, which is the shade number 2. And you just really need, as I said, you just need the smallest amount of this product because it is so pigmented, and like the smallest bit goes the longest way. I'm just going right under here. Right into the, carving at those cheekbones, blending right into that foundation as well. Grabbing a bit more of that product, going onto the forehead, well, not onto the forehead but onto the side of the forehead, just here. I just put it here because just obviously if I put it too far up here, it'll probably make my forehead look like I've literally got nothing. So now going in here onto the other side, grabbing some product, buffing it into the skin. Sorry, apologies. That is my hot water bottle because I'm absolutely freezing. Just keeps on making noises, so I'm gonna have to remove that out of there. Thank you. Okay, and going in then to the side of the temples again, just with that contour shade is so nice. Like, it blends so nicely into foundation. Blending it right in, and just down the sides of the nose slightly. Like that. And then I just like to bring a small bit down the under my jawline, just along here. And then, you know, you got to get rid of that double chin. And what I'm going to do then, going next then into the back into the Sosu contour palette and going into the cream highlight shade, which is the shade number 5. Then just putting a small amount of that onto dabbing my beauty blender in that, just like that. So going into the highest part of the cheekbone, which would be along here, just to give yourself like a base, kind of a base for when you go in then with your highlighter afterwards. We want to get the ultimate glow, you know. So this has to be like one step ahead. Just gives like a nice healthy glow onto your face, I find, with this product. And you can just even see that there, like, it's so nice. Skin looking flawless. Flawless. There's something wrong with me. There's something wrong with me. Back in again. Try and get as much product as you can, you know, blending in that bleeding, that contour as well. Perfect. There's a little bit on the chin as well, and that's it. You can even just see that there. So nice. So finishing off then, what I'm going to do then, I'm going to kind of set my under eyes. So going in with just a normal blending brush. Well, it'll be more so my contour brush, but I'm just going to do it, just patting some of this banana. Sorry, just using that shade number 3, which is the banana shade, going into that and setting my under eyes just slightly, not too much, because you still want that kind of glow underneath your eyes and make it look quite healthy. So going back into that right under the eyes, just like that, setting the areas that you feel like you get most oily. Then I'm going to go in, what I'm going to do then, I'm going to go into my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish powder. So this one here, this one right here, yes. Getting some of that then, patting that over the my kind of more open pores that are more visible, popping that just on top of them, over the forehead, on the chin. You know, the areas you need for the extra coverage. Now going into my contour shade. Contour will be no different. Be Bold Contour Palette, which is, as I said, it is very similar to the MAC Give Me Some, but it's a fraction of the price. So going right in there, bronzing that face up right there. Swirling motions, blending it all into that cream contour that you've already created. And then we're just going to go in then and contour afterwards, just kind of define the cheekbones slightly as well. So just like that. Slightly down the... Sometimes I like to bring it down the side of my chin as well. So I've actually saw Amanda Ensing doing that, and it kind of, I feel like it chisels your chin slightly, because I have like a more of a rounded face. So I like to even bring it down the sides, and it actually does make a difference to the shape of your facial shape when you're taking pictures and stuff, I think. So changing the shape of your face, you know. So once that's kind of done, I'm then going to So once that's kind of done, I'm going to then go into my little bronzer shade, which is in the shade Chisel, which is from the just this little contour shade here, which is from the Tarte's Pro Glow To Go palette. This one here, very famous by the one and only Jamie Genevieve. It's so nice to just even top on, just obviously to chisel out the cheekbones. It is so nice. So I'm just gonna obviously just bring this right underneath. We will go back in with the banana shade to kind of clean up the area, just to kind of chisel it more. Kind of going back and forth into that. Kind of just finishes it off nicely. And then I'm going to just go into the shade number 3, which is in the Sosu Contour palette, back into that banana shade. So then just kind of bringing it right underneath the contour, just to kind of clean it up slightly. Just like that. Gorgeous. You are gorgeous. I'm just going to go into my blusher now. I'm grabbing my bronzer brush then again. I'm just going to go back into the bronzer brush. Just using any kind of peachy shade of blusher. Smallest amount, kind of just to freshen up the cheeks slightly, kind of brighten them up slightly for you, just like that. Now, if you haven't seen, I do actually have a brow tutorial which probably will be up at this stage, so that will be down below if you want to even watch that. I'm just gonna go off camera, do my eyebrows, and then I'll come back on and kind of finish the eye look, and then we'll finish the absolute glow, showing you my complete glow on my face and on my collarbones, and I'll be back in some minutes. So now the brows are done. What we're going to do now, we're going to go into the eyes. Now nothing too drastic, literally just like kind of adding into the glow as we're doing on the face. So we're just going to go in and do like maybe a shimmer on the eye, and also just like a nice transition colour. So I'm going to use the one of my fave palettes from Anastasia Beverly Hills, which is the Modern Renaissance palette. Is my all-time favorite palette. What I'm going to do then, I'm going to go into the shade, so going into the shade Warm Taupe, which is this one here, that's near the end, close to the, right beside Real Gar, and taking that shade on a big fluffy brush, just like that. So just grabbing that shade, just any taupey kind of brown shade really will do. Nothing too major. It's just really to go into the crease and then popping so it's just really to go into the crease and then popping like a shimmery shade on the inside. And dip into the eyeshadow, and it's literally already covered. And grabbing that more of that colour then again, bringing it onto the other side of the eye, blending it right in. It's a very cool toned kind of browny colour, so it is, so it's lovely, it's so pretty. So once they're both blended out nicely, as I said, it's nothing too major. There's basically getting a bit of definition into the eye. That's basically all you're doing. And then what I'm going to do, I'm then going to go into Primavera, which is the gold shade. So this one right here. Grabbing that shade then and just popping that all over the lid. Nothing really to it, just literally a small flat brush. Grabbing that colour, like it is so pigmented. Like that was literally like 2 or 3 swipes there. Just like that. Come back in, and then going on to the next side. So once that's completely covered on the lid, grabbing a bit more of that colour then and just kind of blending in the edges, just to kind of make sure all areas are nice and even. That I was using for my the bronzer I was using, I'm just going to grab the top highlighter, grabbing some of that. I'm going to pop that onto the inner corner and also onto the brow bone, just like that. Kind of join it up slightly with the previous colour, with the Primavera that you put onto your lid. So just bring that right into the inner corner, just like that. And then just getting the smallest amount, the highest part of the brow. Just popping a small bit on there. But these are my first time using them, which are going to be the 3D Vixen lashes from Pennies. These are only €3. It's so cheap, so inexpensive, but they're so beautiful. I've never used these before, but they look so nice. Like, they're literally so fluffy. Like, if you can kind of see them there, you can kind of just even see them through the packet, how fluffy they are. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pop these on, and then I'll come back and then we'll finish off the glow. So that is that's the eyelashes applied there now. As you can see, they're so fluffy. They actually are the nicest lashes ever. I didn't think I'd be able to cope with liking some ones better than the iconic ones that they have in Pennies, but these are unreal. I actually can't get over them. They're so nice on. And they're so fluffy as well. So fluffy and thick, like. I wouldn't think of it for €3, honestly, like, what the hell. So finishing off the look then, so all we have to do now is just apply some highlighter, the fun part, you know. With now is the Film Star Bronze and Glow highlighter, which is this one here. So it's this one here. And just applying that to the highest point of the cheek. That. Woo! That is a blinding. Grabbing more of that. I always like to put it up over my eyebrow. Then going onto the other side then. Ready? Look at that for a glow. Good Lord almighty. So then some down the nose, grabbing a little bit of a smaller brush then, and grabbing it and just putting it on. I like to put it here now for some reason. I found that it's a lot nicer. So applying it there because it hits the light just in between your eyes, and then grabbing a bit more of it and just kind of putting some on the Cupid's bow. Just like that, and then going back in with that big brush then again and just putting some on my chin also, just like that. Now to highlight the collarbones, just grabbing more of that Film Star Bronze and Glow, and grabbing basically wherever your collarbone kind of hits here, just kind of basically dust it over the collarbone itself. So right on top, just kind of where the natural kind of lift of the bone on your collarbone actually hits, just there. You can also apply some probably just in the center here, give a bit more glow, and then on the other side as well. Now once we've that one applied, we're then going to go in with a second highlighter. So this one's I find a little bit more intense, that's why I like to kind of apply this on top. Now grabbing just like probably just like a small little tiny like a blender brush that you would normally use for your eyeshadow, grabbing that and just applying this to the highest points of the cheeks, just slightly there. Get that extra bit of on the highlighter. Whew. Just right there, hugging that a little bit. Look at that. That's something else. And then I like to grab just a little bit more of this then, right on the collarbones then as well. Right in there. So and now to finish off the look, what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab some of my Cover FX Illuminating Satin Spray, as if we couldn't get any more glowy. We're going to put an illuminating satin spray as well, which is this here. So grabbing this product and just spraying, it's such a nice fine mist. Just like that. Refreshing, you know? Okay, so that is the finished look. So the ultimate glowy, dewy skin from start to finish. Obviously just a simple eye, and then showing you my foundation routine as well. This is the finished look. And if you liked this video, please like and subscribe down below. If you'd like to see any other video that you would like me to do, please comment down below as well. And if you want to check out any of my other videos, they will be down below as well. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!